Hello, my beautiful magical gang stars. How we doing today? Welcome to another edition of the show where I will be your host, the gangster magician himself, here to deliver you your message because that's what I love to do. Do what I love, and I love what I do, and I love being here with you because you're the best. I love you. I really do. Trust me when I tell you. I would not be doing this every single day if I did not love you, okay? Because you make it all worth it for me, okay? Every last one of you. Thank you to my new subscribers. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate everybody who's been here since the beginning. There's quite a few of you. I really love you. Everybody in the middle. Just very in a loving mood today. Just go with it, okay? Archangel Michael took the day off today, but he's going to be all right. He'll be back tomorrow. Everything's been saged off anyway today. We already saged everything up here. We already got enough. Sometimes, enough is enough, Archangel Michael told me. He said, let me tell you something, brother. He said, sometimes, he said also, you never can be too protected. But sometimes you just might be a little too protected. Okay, you don't want to come off too protected, he said. He said, then if people don't want to approach you then. That's what's going to happen. When you're too protected, now people are going to say, whoa, well, he's going to think this, blah, 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 blah. We know, all right? So just, we trust people, all right? Believe me, we're going to start trusting people. We're not going to, ain't nobody going to, what's it called anyway, betray us. Because they're already going to be seeing, God's going to be showing himself to us. That what happens when you fuck with us, you get dealt with accordingly. Trust me when I tell you. Even the cat says it. He says, bye-bye, you want to come fuck with us? Bye-bye, open hand smack, kicking your ass, chase you the fuck out of here. The cat waved you on your way out. Come back, don't come back again, it says. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, I'm sorry. All right, so let's get a overall energy here. Let's see what we're working with. Please and thank you for the divine collective. I was gonna say divine family, but I'm gonna do everybody. The divine collective here, the ones who've seen it all, they've done it all, they've been through it all. You know the ones. Okay, come on, Divine Masculine. We need you to start helping us now. We've been through enough. It's your turn. All right, let's do this. See what we got. All right, so look, 4 cups. Somebody's getting rejected here. All right, we know this. All right, so you're rejecting whatever doesn't serve your highest good. There's a lot of apathy here. Somebody's being secluded. It doesn't really make a difference. Whatever this is, people are bored with this. All right, whatever this person's selling, people are not buying. You've clearly shown these people that whatever dark practitioner, whoever they want to bring, whoever they think was going to, whatever 33-degree Mason or whatever the fuck they are, whoever they thought they were going to, take you down, they got another thing coming, don't they? You have a special, it was like built, Archangel Michael told me this. He said he built in this special return to sender in you that you don't even know about this. That everything that comes off you just returns to sender tenfold. It does, you really don't even have to do anything. All you have to keep doing is being the best version of yourself. That's all you have to do. You don't have to go get nobody in trouble. You ain't have to do, it's all going to fall into place. They can't run from this, okay? They've been trying too long. It's just, they have no energy left. They're being rejected. You're the sexy-ass Queen of Wands. Everybody knows it. They wanted to use this energy against you, make it like you were, conceited, or you care about yourself, that you're a whore. It says you could always call on your natural confidence, though. You can, not them. They wanted to take your natural confidence. They thought that they were going to take your natural confidence from you. Yeah, okay. They could never be a sexy-ass Queen of Wands like you. These are fucking very, not even saying homely in the physical sense, very homely, uninspired in the spiritual realm, these people are, okay? These are real fucking, hobos, whoever these people are, whoever they thought they were coming up against. Fucking idiots. I don't know what they thought coming against you. All right, because now they're stuck with this hangman, okay? Now we're forcing them to look at things from different perspectives. Like, all right, well, here's what's going to happen, okay? Either you're going to get in line, or you're going to get ran the fuck over. So what do you want to do? That's what we give these people the option. What do you want to do? You could go, try us one more time. Go ahead. Keep it coming. Or do the right thing. Because listen, Two of Swords, they can't avoid this any longer. You can't avoid the fact that the sexy-ass Queen of Wands is fucking rejecting the shit out of you people. Telling you to go fuck yourselves. okay? And the reason why is because this Queen of Wands knows who they are, okay? Now you are going to have to know exactly. And these people always knew who you were, first off. They always knew it. They just didn't need you to not know it. They needed you to be like dumbfounded. You're not supposed to know who you are. You're just supposed to go. You just refuse to go, though. They just can't get to you. They cannot tempt you. It's like they can't get you to do anything that's like out of character for you. It's unbelievable. All right, and why? Because this Page of Swords, because you got this thirst for knowledge. You're able to figure out, you know how things work here. You take your time to think before you act. You listen to your inner voice when making choices. It's all about your intuition here. You're not listening to no bullshit from people. Nobody's going to come here and say, oh, well, no, this is what it was. You got it all wrong. You got it all wrong. No, motherfucker, you ain't telling us we got it all wrong. You got it all wrong. All right? And you got it all wrong with your fucking betrayals against us. All right? Because we don't play those games. Brother, homie, don't play that shit anymore. Okay? We're going to hit you right over the head with a fucking whatever the fuck's in that sock. Okay? We'll put a lock in there or something. Alright, put a master lock in there and whack them right over the head with it. Because fuck them, that's why. Alright, that's what we were doing to them. On the spiritual level, though. Just fuck these people. I can't avoid the fact that you are the sexy-ass Queen of Wands, okay? They gotta start looking at things from your perspective. They're not gonna just... It's not all about their way anymore, okay? It could either be your way, okay, or the fucking highway, then we tell these people. Get the fuck out of here. Alright, so why don't we, get a little bit of more of elaborate further, see what's going on in this divine collective energy here. Let's see what we're working with. What else is going on here? I mean, I know we've been dealing with these characters are trying to, trying to get away with it, but it's never going to work. They're not on your level, okay, and they've already been seen. So it's like this is not going away. They were just thinking this was going to go away. The fact is that you're never going to go away. You're never going to stop. It's over for them. Okay, so let's see what we got. What are we working with? All right, so here you go. Who did we just see at the beginning? Queen of Wands. Here she is again. Here you are again. Okay, that sexy is... No, this is without a doubt. You are always 100% in this energy. You will always call on your natural confidence. Natural warmth, passion, enthusiasm, determination, adaptable, steady force, independent. Very sexy you are, okay? And that's not only that, but Six of Cups, people are very nostalgic when they think towards you. They know how unconditionally loving you are, okay? People realize that you bring, like, this happiness, that it's real. It's a real, genuine love with you. It ain't no fucking manufactured bullshit. It ain't no fucking motives. You know things that other people don't know. You see things 10 steps ahead. It's very intriguing, Queen of Wands. Yes, you are. So what do we need to know with this Queen of Wands? I mean, they've been coming up. They came up before, so this is, we know this is a Queen of Wands reading. Yes, we do. Okay, we have this Page of Pentacles in reverse here. So somebody's not coming from a place of manifestation. Okay, they're coming off very wasteful. It's the deception of ideas here. They're not coming to the table with anything. They're not bringing anything to the table. Whatever they're saying is unrealistic. Okay, they're coming off as distracted, irresponsible, and greedy. Nothing's flowing for these people. But everything's flowing for this Queen of Wands. Why? Because Death's here. Death is our 8th house mascot. He talks to these people when they fuck with us. He gives them an opportunity. He usually gives them one opportunity to do the right thing. Give them that, that near-death experience. He usually gives them. And if they can't see through that, then there will not be another. And you will never be seen or heard from again, okay? So just know that's what Death says to you. So he tells me to tell you. He says, so just try to do the right thing, he says. And he said, he really don't feel like coming to see you. All right, he said, especially if he already saw you. So that's what he tells me. So what else do we need to know? All right, so there's this 8 of Swords in reverse. So somebody's no longer stuck here. Okay, somebody's no longer in jail. Okay, there's a freedom to choose here. There's no self-imposed prisons here. Nobody's stuck. All right, it's being seen as things are being seen from a new perspective. We saw that Hangman earlier. Okay, so somebody's enlightened. Yes, there is. Okay, and who is the enlightened? This magician, of course. This Queen of Wands magician. This Queen of Wands gangstar magician. Okay, who loves just very, very lovely person. Yes, you are. Magical gangstar at their finest. Queen of Wands magician. Yes, you are. I mean, that's what it is. That's what it comes down to. It's who you are. So, somebody's releasing negative thoughts here. Somebody's, they're not scared, basically. But somebody's not coming from a place of manifestation. So where's this going? All right, so also, look, you got a 5 of Cups in reverse. So somebody's just accepting whatever this is. They're moving on, forgiving, gratitude, some type of charity, some kindness here. So this is a new alliance, perhaps, it says. 5 of Cups in reverse. They're over whatever this is, okay? They accept what this is, and it is what it is, because you're in this hermit energy. They're not going to get to you. They can't get to you. You're always going to outlast them in this hermit energy, okay? You cannot attack a hermit. They can't get to you. Their energy, they cannot do anything. You're too protected, okay? And like I said, sometimes, you can never be too protected, but sometimes you can be too protected. And by being too protected, that'll make you stay alone. Wouldn't you concur with that? So that's one of the things where they didn't think you were going to be able to do this alone. They didn't think you were going to be able to do this. They thought you were going to fucking take yourself out. Because human nature is usually you need another person. That's how they have it set. But you showed you don't need any motherfuckers. Okay? Because you're the sexy-ass Queen of Wands. Alright? And who do you got, sexy-ass Queen of Wands? Who finds you the most sexy? Your King of Cups. There he is, your counterpart. He said, yep, I'm in the up right now. How do you like me now? He says, I've been on your side the whole time, and now look at me. He says, look, I look like George Washington a little bit. Yes, he does. Looks like George Washington, this King of Cups. Maybe it is George Washington in the flesh, baby. Who knows? But just understand that this Queen of Wands here has a King of Cups. And, if somebody has a freedom, they're not stuck anymore, this King of Cups. And then you got this 5 of Cups reverse accepting what this is and, and asking wants forgiveness. All right, because look, this King of Cups said they have an Ace of Cups here for you. They said you're a wish come true. You're being seen as a wish come true, 9 of Cups. They said you are their wish come true. I mean, your wish come true is to get this 2 of Cups. I mean, this person loves you, man. They did everything here. It's like they revolved their whole life around you. I mean, I know that wasn't always fucking delightful, but, I mean, this person manifested this whole thing. What'd you do that for, King of Cups? Couldn't you just come say hello to us instead? You make us go through all this stuff? The fuck? King of Cups says, yeah, you had to go through this. He said, yeah, some karma to work off. They told him. All right, but he said, don't worry about it, because it's the Wheel of Fortunes here. He said, you solved the puzzle. He said, so I threw you in the deep end, he said, and you were able to swim. He said, I pushed you in the pool, and you were able to swim. He said, so don't worry about it. He said, everything's all right. He says he knew this was all going to work out for you. So what he says is, King of Cups, I don't know. You take it however you want it. He says he knew that you were always going to be. He said, look how strong you're being seen for right now. He says, don't you feel so much more, you're so much more interesting now, he says. Okay, now that could be taken as insulting, but maybe it's not. Maybe it can be. It's like, oh, you are. You look at the knowledge you gain from this. I mean, realistically, think about it. You didn't know any of this stuff. You were just a regular Joe Schmo who didn't know nothing, okay? Just thought everything was just, the way it was, just the way they told you, But then you figured out it's not that way anymore. And this King of Cups says you could thank them for that. But at first, we're going to give them an open hand smack and a kick in their ass, though. And then maybe we'll see. And then if they come back, then maybe we'll let them stay. They got to get at least 1 open hand, okay? But listen, the devil's here, and he's going to get 3 open hands, okay, brother? All the way back to hell to never be seen or heard from again. This devil's being seen. They're not coming from a place of manifestation. They cannot. These demons cannot manifest. They manifested this now. Now they're stuck in their own manifestation, okay? Because you've overpowered them and took it from them. This is what this is. That's why they don't know what to do. So these demons, they got caught, and now everything has to balance itself out. And you have this King of Cups. You as this Queen of Wands. 8 of Swords in reverse, Wheel of Fortune, 5 of Cups in reverse. Not bad, okay? Trust me when I tell you. Not bad. So far, so good. But there is somebody here who's at a Page of Pentacles in reverse energy. They're not coming from a place of manifestation. They are not. They are not making things happen. They're pretty much, they've given up, this person, okay? And who is this person? This Empress in reverse, of course, not coming from a place of manifestation. It's supposed to be replace you, this energy. Okay, this energy thought that they were a big shot. They had the high priest, they had everybody backing them with this King of Cups. This was supposed to be a replacement for your King of Cups. Okay, they did everything. They played the fucking game. They talked the talk. Okay, they even walked the walk at times. Okay, but this person now is being seen for what they are. This person is a type of person who will poison people to get what they want. This is not a good person. Okay, this is an evil, evil person who's been mentored by a high priestess in reverse and also brought in by a king of swords in reverse, emperor in reverse energy. So this tells me everything I need to know. That this empress in reverse is this king of cups is very far away from this person right now. They do not feel comfortable around this person at all. Okay, this empress in reverse is now they're really being seen as fucking a very lazy, codependent, inactive. They have no concentration, no inspiration here. They're coming off bitchy. Okay, they're crying. They're fucking, they're trying to hold on too tight. I mean, this person really fucking, they took it to the fucking limits here. Not to mention they're involved with witchcraft. Okay, they try to say that's what you were. But at the end of the day, Page of Cups says everything they say that you are is what they are. How? Because you got intuitive messages. Okay, so these intuitive messages were able to get you creative opportunities, which then expose this Empress in reverse. This is what it is. You are exposing this person just by talking. Exposes this person. Yes, it does. Okay, you don't have to do anything but talk. Okay, you're not even mentioning names. You're not saying nothing. You're just talking. Okay, so can't nobody say anything about you. All right, there's nothing they can say. Whatever this person said, it's all coming back to them. You already had that built-in return to sender. This person went to fucking paid tons of money. I think they just paid $20,000 to have somebody do some fucking thing that's supposed to ruin your life. You're supposed to not even be here right now, and now you're still here, and now they're like, this never not worked before. Okay, this is the only, this is insane. They're like, they can't believe this. This is why they thought you're not going to be seen as a victim here. You're going to be seen as like the person who was too powerful, too protected. Sometimes it's okay to be too protected. All right, because look, like I just said, who brought this Empress in reverse in? The King of Swords in reverse. This malicious bastard, okay? Your biggest enemy. Now this person, I feel, is selling this Empress in reverse out, they said. They said they threw him under the bus. So now this person thinks they're going to walk away from this, though. But they don't realize that this Empress in reverse now is telling them everything, telling them where they came at. So all the information is coming out. They think that they're walking away from this, though. This King of Cups is laughing, too. Look at him. He says, get the fuck out of here. Because Nine of Cups, they see the wish come true. They know what this King of Swords in reverse is all about. They try to act like they're, all warm and fuzzy. They tell you what you want to hear. Or they act like they're looking out for you. Okay, and then as soon as you turn your back, they're like, fucking jerk off, okay? And they laugh at you, and then they do whatever the fuck they were going to do anyway. This person is a real scumbag, okay? A real big scumbag. They're very malicious. They lack empathy. That's how you know. They're the demon. They don't have any empathy. This is a fucking really malicious person. They just play that game. Oh, PTO leader, fucking, might have a nice job. Is a real good with money. This is just one of those fucking people that, has on the paper, it looks like they have it together. But if you look a little deeper, you can see that this person is not, this is not an angelic person. This is a very demonic person. But this one's the one who said, that's preposterous. How dare you say that about me? It's preposterous. That's who says this. That's their saying. That's their catchphrase. King of Swords in reverse likes to say that. I don't know why. Because it's not preposterous. They're being seen now. They got this Empress in reverse, and they're not coming from a place of manifestation, that's for sure. Okay, because why? Because you had this Two of Pentacles here. You were flexible. You were balanced. Okay, you find balance in your life to build your success. Yes, you did. You adapted. That was the most thing. You adapt. There's one thing you do better than anybody in this world. It's adapt. That's what you did. This King of Swords in reverse did not think you'd be able to adapt to them bringing in this Empress in reverse. They thought that you would have easily lose your mind, that you were going to go approach this person, that you were going to do something crazy, and then they were going to put you in jail for a long time, and that you would never come back from it. This is what their plan was. Did not work, okay? Why did it not work? Because you're a Seven of Pentacles, okay? You had a long-term view. You're too hardworking. You already knew this was coming, okay? You already seen this a mile away. You've already been working with this King of Cups in the 5D already. I mean, I need you to understand that once again. Just because you're not talking to somebody in the fifth, that don't mean nothing, okay? Because you're with them in the 5D. You're just waiting for this to all fall into place. It's all going to eventually, everything manifests from the 5D to the 3D. Whatever's going, whatever happened, you just have a higher spiritual rank. You don't know what it is when you get here, okay? It's just all fucking big test, and you just gotta, find who you are. That's who you did. You found exactly who you were. And then you help this King of Cups find out who they were too. So you can't really go bad on them because it was very difficult. It's not easy to overcome what this is. This is a lot of this is a really real big test that you passed through. So I'm very impressed with you. Trust me when I tell you. So is this King of Swords in reverse. They're actually more impressed than anything. This person actually is like in awe of you. I don't know, this Empress in reverse is still very hateful, but this King of Swords in reverse now is like, I see you maybe, this energy is like, I don't know, they're so weird. It's like, I hate them, but here, like, they had a Chariot in reverse. They were trying to slow you down, okay? They were unsuccessful, though. Now they feel like they're defeated, but they're still, like, admiring you, because remember, this person is attracted to you, actually. It's like they're secret, but it's an energy you would never look at, though. So they see you compared to this Empress in reverse energy, and they're like, and this is not an ex either. This is like a friend of your counterpart. This could be like a co-worker. This could be an uncle and somebody. You know what I mean? This could even be like a fucking mother. I mean, somebody evil, okay? That's just tries to act like they're helping you, but they're really hurting you. Okay, like they just want to be like, cause you problems so they could come off like they're helping you, like your hero or something. That's what this person likes to do. That's their thing, okay? But the thing is that now this person's being seen for that. And this Empress in reverse now is like, you know, they're on the front line. See, the High Priestess in reverse is still in the background. They're still pulling the strings a bit, okay? But at the end of the day, the illusions, okay, that this person created, they're being shattered. And that's very clear to everybody, especially this King of Cups. So what else is there we need to know here? I mean, the wheel's turning in your favor. Is this King of Swords in reverse? Are they really like turning on this Empress? Like, are they turning on both of them? It actually feels to me like this King of Swords, even though I feel like this is the head of the snake, I don't feel they're the complete head. I feel like they're turning on this Empress in reverse and this High Priestess in reverse because they know that they don't even want to be around this energy, and the King of Cups is there, and they're like super jealous of this, but they don't want to fight anymore, and they don't really see any way out. So that's why they're going to sell them out. Yeah, that's what it tells me. Okay, because look, yeah, they're going to sell them out. Six of Wands in reverse. They know this is a losing battle, so they're not going to go. They're going to jump. They're trying to jump ship here, this King of Swords in reverse. Now, in reality, this may be a situation where you could use this energy. This is like the worst to get to the worst of the worst. This would actually work for you. So I would actually recommend perhaps entertaining this person just to see what they have to say, because they're going to come to you eventually with a plan. And they're going to say, blah, 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 this is how they're going to expose these other two. So the fact is, let it go with that, because they're going to go down anyway. So they're going to try to take out these other two, but these other two are still going to bring them down anyway with them. Okay, so then we'll see where this person goes, and then we'll see if they can figure their way out of it. You're not saving this person. King of Cups has a different story. This King of Swords in reverse, sometimes you got to use the worst to catch the worst of the worst. And this might be that situation. This is a rat, okay? This person's a first-class rat. They're going to tell. They're giving these people up, all right? Two of Wands, because they see you're planning and you're progressing with this King of Cups. Something's being built here. You have this Wheel of Fortune. You're moving on from this. This is over. This energy's they lost. They got to go. The cat says so. All right, look, you got the Six of Pentacles in reverse now. So we just had a Six of Wands in reverse, now Six of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody wanted to take here, okay? This was a pride of riches. This was very a lot of selfishness, a lot of unfairness, these power dynamics. That's really what this came down to. Injustice with power dynamics. These people thought that they were they had higher status than you, so they were willing to do. They had more money than you, that they could do whatever they want with you. You're nothing, they try to say. It's because you don't have the money they have. You're nothing. The fact is, you showed them who the fuck nothing is, okay? Because now look at them. Now I want to see how they are without money, okay? Because you were able to carry yourself with a lot of respect, and you're still being respected with a lot less money than these people. These people, when they lose everything, they're gonna be seen as nothing, okay? Because they have nothing without this money. You are something, okay? You are still something with nothing. These people are nothing with something. So there you go. It's like they can't catch up. This money is going. It's going very quickly. All right, Knight of Cups, because you're romantic, you're charming, you're chivalrous. This King of Cups, that's all they care about. That's what's making them happy right now. You as the sexiest Queen of Wands. All right? They love it. Now they have a freedom to choose. You always were their first choice, they said. They said, if it wasn't for all these people, Okay, and Bobby said, but look where you became. He said, please remember that. He said, remember all this King of Swords in reverse, this Empress in reverse, this High Priestess in reverse, they would have never allowed you to been together. But now look, we got rid of them, and you're not much stronger. And look how sexy you are, he says. That's what that's what he just tells me. I don't know. So there you go. That's what it is. This King of Swords reverse now. I don't know. They're looking to get out of trouble though. All right, but you are too strong. That's the whole point of this. If you weren't as strong as you were, none of this would have happened. This all was on your back, okay? And this is all was built from on your back, okay? And this King of Cups, they know that. And that's why even this King of Swords, that's why they're so impressed. That's why they're not even going to go with this, okay? They're not going to go. So it's just one of them things that the Ace of Pentacles, the fact of the matter is that you're receiving a financial opportunity. Nobody's going to stop you because you got this Wheel of Fortune. I mean, that's very clear to you what's happening here. So, is there anything else we need to know? What else do we need to know? All right, so yes, you're going to remain in this Hermit energy. Okay, that's what it is. You don't have to be all out and about with these people. They can't get to you. So that's why they're taking themselves out. So the more they try to attack you, it's just the quicker it takes themselves out. This, you got to understand that's what's happening here. You don't have to do anything because you already have this Ace of Cups coming from this King of Cups. That's telling me you're going to have your Ten of Cups. So what else do we need to know? I'm going to do another deck real fast. A little clarification. All right, so now we know. Five of Pentacles reverse. You are definitely recovering from financial loss. So whatever financial crisis you're in or whatever happened, whatever these people took from you, it's being returned, okay? Because you have this Wheel of Fortune here. You have this King of Cups. You have the love, okay? And these Ten of Wands, this King of Swords in reverse, this Empress in reverse, they will be carrying the burden in this situation. Mostly this Empress in reverse. So I don't know. Both of them they're turning on each other. So we know that this King of Swords in reverse did bring this Empress in reverse to replace you for this King of Cups. But you're still here as this Queen of Wands. Still here. Not going anywhere, you told this people. And this fucking King of Swords in reverse is actually, like, impressed by this somehow. I mean, they know it's over for them, but they're almost, like, smitten with you. So maybe we'll give them an opportunity. I don't know. If they love us like that, they could work for us, I guess. We give you a job. We try to see the best in everybody. We do. But once you fuck us, you're done. It's that simple. And we give everybody one opportunity. You would want to, we would love to have one opportunity too. We deserve one opportunity. So that's why we give everybody else another opportunity. Okay, a second chance. Sometimes more. Why not? We're not vicious, or we're not Sid Vicious, okay? We're very, you know, forgiving at times. All right, so let's get a little confirmation here, a little clarification. Let's see where we're going here. Okay, so this King of Swords reverse, this Emperor's reverse. They were trying to slow you down. They're not moving though. Okay, they're not. This Chariot in reverse. They have no direction. But you have this King of Cups here, and we both have a freedom to choose, recovering from financial loss with this Wheel of Fortune. And, you know, a very strong-ass hermit, okay, that's very balanced, can adapt, and is moving on from this nonsensical bullshit that these people try to inflict upon you. Okay, so let's see. What else do we need to know here? All right, so yes, again, Four of Cups. They're getting rejected. This is what it is. Empress reverse, they're rejected. Nobody wants this. Okay, this King of Swords knows. Nobody wants to hear them. Nobody cares. These are people are literally walking away when these people talk. Who's especially walking away is your King of Cups. He said, yep, look at me. He said, I do look like George Washington. He says, I do. He says, but at the end of the day, this person, yes, they're gone. They're here with you. I mean, it's like, this is what they're at. There's your confirmation with this King of Cups. That's a good thing. I like seeing King of Cups out and about. Okay, now you have this Ace of Wands in reverse. Somebody doesn't have any urge here to create. They have no direction, like I said. This Chariot in reverse. Things are not moving the way they anticipated. They're not going as planned. I mean, there's no inspiration here. They're being seen as thieving, okay, and they're being replaced here. So at the end of the day, there's nothing they could say, all right, because you have the real King of Swords here, and the King of Swords sees everything, and the King of Swords has seen enough, okay, and at the end of the day, when the King of Swords sees enough, then it's over. There's nothing else anybody's going to say or do. So, What else is that we need to know here? So you have this Three of Cups in reverse. So now we know they're very much overindulging here. Especially this Emperor's in reverse. They were trying to say you were overindulgent. But now everybody's seeing who the real overindulgent characters are because the devil's here. The devil's being seen now. Now the devil's coming out of these people. The devil was here the whole time. Oh, so the devil made all these people do it, is what they're saying. Now everybody's blaming the devil here. They're blaming the devil and they're saying it is what it is. So there's nothing anybody could say or do because Seven of Swords, they're coming clean here, okay? People are coming clean, all right? Somebody is, because you're the real deal Empress. You're the one everybody's seeing. You're the one everyone loves. You're the one everyone knows, okay? And it's all because you became this Queen of Swords because you were becoming attacked here. These people wanted to attack you in the worst way, but you had to become this Empress. Now it is what it is. So you have this Lover's energy that's in reverse, okay? There's no love here, okay? The illusions that they're creating have been shattered, so they're being seen as bullshit, as frauds, as fakes, as phonies, all right? And there's nothing else they can be said about that. All right, so is there anything else we need to know here? Like, what's going to happen with this King of Cups? All right, so you have this Nine of Pentacles in reverse here. This was basically a false sense of success. These people, they need you. They need this King of Cups. They need your energy. All right, that's why it doesn't matter, Seven of Pentacles, because you're still going to stay hard work and they can't get your energy. The more energy you call back, the harder you become working, the more view you have to the situation, the more your long-term view goes, and you're going to be better off. I mean, this is what it comes down to. And like here's confirmation, Six of Wands in reverse. They lose. They're not going to be publicly recognized. Two Knight of Cups, romantic, charming, okay, too chivalrous. So let's get an ending here. I feel like this is good enough. I'm happy with this King of Cups being here. So, all right. So, yeah, they want to keep this at a standstill, okay? This is what this King of Swords in reverse, this Empress in reverse are trying to do. They're trying to keep this at a standstill. They don't want to look at things from new perspectives, especially this Empress in reverse, okay? But the cycle's complete. The new world is here. You and this King of Cups are together. You're going to be kingdom spouses. You're going to make things happen. You're recovering from financial loss. You got this Wheel of Fortune here, and you're no longer stuck. So that is what it comes down to. Whatever King of Pentacles in reverse character that was obsessed with status and wealth, they're not around anymore, okay? They're done because the Ten of Pentacles is here because they lost everything, but you gained everything. So this was a wealth transfer. So this King of Cups gave up on all this, okay? They said, we don't want this no more. We're not going to be obsessed with status and wealth anymore. We just want to love, okay? This is what this King of Cups is saying. So they're leaving this behind, okay? Look, Five of Wands, they don't want to avoid conflict. Nobody wants to fight with you anymore. You're too action-orientated, ambitious with this Knight of Swords. And, I mean, it is what it is. You got your man. You got your man, because the Mountie always gets their man. Okay, and why? Because you got this wish come true here with this Nine of Cups. You will be getting your wish come true. You're seen as a wish come true. Okay, and we're going to end it here because you're just too damn romantic. You're too damn charming. And you're too damn chivalrous. And people cannot look the other way when it comes to you because you're the best. Now let's do some angel numbers. Let's see what we're working with. Oh, yeah. There you go. There you go. All right, so we got 21, 21. All right, so there's energetic balance here. Even though you may be striving for meaningful progress, things are moving in the right direction. This number signifies that everything is aligning in your favor and your dreams are soon to be realized. Number 33, angel number 33. It's all about, it says anxiety here. Don't let anxiety or stress take control, as they will only pull you into darkness where fear and panic prevail. Stay strong and trust in yourself. The angels have faith in you. There's nothing to worry about. You're completely protected. Remember that. I told you that a long time ago. They can't do nothing. All right? And if they do, tell them, say, the gangster magician said you can't do nothing. So beat it. Watch what happens. You're going to say, whoa, can't believe that worked. You're going to say. Okay, because number 404 is here, brother. Okay, because it says mind energy. Prepare your mind for future challenges, and mental strength and focus will help you overcome obstacles with determination and hard work. Because, brother, 420 is here. We're going to go smoke some pot. That's coming up. So maybe that's what's telling me. 420 is coming up. Maybe this is all going to happen. 420, beginning of tourist season. This is the beginning of tourist season. There you go. The gangsta magician loves the tourist. So maybe this King of Cups is a tourist. All right. So there you go. So let's do that. Whatever it is, the fucking whatever this is, the crystal of the day, and then the gangsta magician has to go do stuff. Might have to go to work soon. Yeah, or maybe I might do another video. I don't know. So let's see. Let's see. What else? What's going to be the crystal of the day? I feel like it's going to be. First thing I looked at was amethyst. All right, so I'm going to say amethyst or or blue lace agate. How about that? We got the two choices. So what's it going to be? Him or me? Okay, but it's amazonite. Okay, so amazonite is the crystal of the day. Amazonite is a stone of harmony, truth, calm. It soothes the mind and nervous system, encourages emotional balance and overall well-being. Known for balancing masculine and feminine energy. That's the good thing. Known for balancing masculine and feminine energies. It helps you see all sides with clarity and compassion. You'll always look at things in all different perspectives. Heart, throat, Virgo, earth. I honor both strength and softness within me. I honor both strength and softness within me. I honor both strength and softness within me. Yes, you do, and so do I, and that's why we love you, and you're the best around, okay? So we'll see you later. Thank you so much, and peace be with you, and also with you.